Coming up, the JSF, the world's most advanced stealth fighter that packs incredible firepower.
We'd like for them to be nothing but hair, teeth, and eyeballs and not even know we were there.
Getting airborne is the perfect way to leave the enemy with no safe refuge. Making the plane stealthy was the next step, but the story doesn't stop there. After decades of research and development to make our planes more stealthy, the United States military has developed a jet unlike any other. And that's why I'm on my way to Fort Worth, Texas. Over the past decade, stealth technology has allowed our planes to take the fight directly to the enemy, wreaking havoc deep behind enemy lines while staying safe under the radar. The F-117 Nighthawk was the world's first stealth bomber. Hidden from radar, it struck its targets before the enemy could even think about hiding. The next generation of stealth bomber was the B-2. That destroyed key targets in Afghanistan and Iraq before conventional aircraft took over the fight. The idea was, if you can't be seen, you can't be hit. Well, not quite. With limited mobility and lack of speed, stealth aircraft of today have no air-to-air combat capability. If it ever comes down to a dogfight, it's game over. In fact, under any serious attack, they are unable to retaliate, as the world saw when a U.S. stealth bomber was shot down during the Serbian conflict. But a huge team of aeronautical geniuses have now created a jet fighter that's so cutting edge, the first fully functional plane has only just rolled off the production line. This is the Joint Strike Fighter, the most feared stealth aircraft ever developed. It's a supersonic plane that travels nearly twice the speed of sound, and it loads up like a bomb truck with the world's deadliest air-to-ground weapons.
It's designed to deliver pain to the enemy.
We've done the best job that we can to give the most lethal weapon system to the warfighter.
We can put a tennis court-sized hole in the ground, or we can cover basically a football field with submunitions.
The amount of weapons and fusion of sensors and those things that are going to be able to go on the airplane is going to be a tremendous asset to the pilot. To be able to go out and attack very high-value targets, very complicated targets that we can't do today.
The JSF is built to penetrate enemy airspace at incredible speeds and deliver air-to-air and air-to-ground supremacy. Its unique shape and special coatings have dramatically reduced its radar signature. It packs a weapons payload greater than any other fighter jet. And with state-of-the-art surveillance, you have a hell of a first strike weapon, able to take out targets before they even know you're there.
We can now go into a higher threat environment. We can now go into a stronger set of defenses and execute the mission and bring the pilot home.
The JSF has taken a team of designers and engineers from over 9 nations working on the biggest military deal in history, worth an estimated $200 billion. Paul Park, Mark Counts, and Chris Ashford are the conceptual engineers. It's not just one aircraft they've been making. They've been asked to deliver different versions for different parts of the military.
But we've been able to package all these technologies, these capabilities, in a manufacturing approach that can build 3 versions of the same airplane for really different roles. And that, to me, is the most amazing part.
They have created a conventional takeoff and landing version for the U.S. Air Force, a carrier-based variant for the U.S. Navy. They also made a vertical takeoff and landing jet for the U.S. Marine Corps as a replacement for the long-serving Harrier jump jet. The biggest challenge designers faced was building an aircraft this size that could take off vertically from the ground. Even the Harrier's direct lift system couldn't deliver enough power.
This is very much different than the legacy airplane, the Harrier, which has direct lift. We developed the lift fan because it had much greater lifting capability. Our lift system includes a lift fan, 2 roll nozzle on either side for roll control, and then a vectoring nozzle in the aft of the airplane. It's unique in that there's no airplane out there that has as much lift capability as this.
This baby's fast. How fast?
We've designed supersonic capability into the airplane. Our limit is Mach 1.6, which is 1.6 times the speed of sound.
And reaching speeds this fast requires a pretty big engine. The Joint Strike Fighter uses the world's most powerful single-jet engine, delivering over 40,000 pounds of thrust. That allows the pilot to make stomach-turning 9G turns at speeds approaching over 1,200 miles an hour. With a force 9 times their own body weight pushing down through their heads, all the blood rushes to their feet. If the pilots do nothing, their brains would be starved of oxygen, so they have to learn a special breathing technique just to remain conscious. So the JSF is smart, sophisticated, and stealthy, but all that doesn't count for much if it doesn't pack a punch. Next up, I'm about to witness just how much firepower the JSF can deliver.